Darts Live League. This is Phase 6 and Champions Week. Well, we've had lots of action already this week, starting on Monday morning at 9:30 AM with Group A, and it was a fascinating group. Matt Campbell was the eventual champion, Robert Owen in second, Thibault Tricole in third, and Conor Scott, after the opening 2 days, winning just one match on each day, won Wednesday and got himself into fourth position, which put him in to Group B. More about that a little later. Brian Roman and Jose Justicia finishing in fifth and sixth had to come back for Group C, but Matt Campbell taking his place in Saturday night's final. Group C was finished this afternoon, and it was Jose Justicia who lost just 2 matches over the 2 days, winning 8 from 10. And Chris Gilliland denying Graham Usher. They played in our penultimate match of the day. Graham Usher had to win 4 legs to 1 and sadly went down 4-2, ending his hopes. Kevin Burness, who was the favourite to win Group C, he was actually 5-4, could only get as far as full spot. Danny Lauby and Brian Roman bringing up the rear in 5th and 6th position. So Group B started last night. I hope you joined us and enjoyed the action, and it was action-packed. Now, Conor Scott, what a recovery. He won 4 from 4 last night, absolutely dominant throughout. Robert Owen picked up 3 from 4. Scott Walters, 2 from 4. Tricole picked up just the 1 win, and Rob Collins, unfortunately, couldn't find a win. So still plenty to play for, of course. It's the top 3 from this group of 5 that will join Matt Campbell, Jose Justicia, and Chris Gilliland in the final. Here is the fixtures for this evening. 10 matches in total to bring you. 2 points for a win, and all the matches best of 7, of course, first to 4. So, without further ado, I think our opening 2 players are ready, and it will be Scott Walters up against second place Robert Owen. Here is Robert Owen. Former UK Open semi-finalist back in 2018. Here is Scott Walters, 38, from Winchester. Uses a 22-gram red Dragon Dart. Has reached a round of 16 on the Challenge Tour.
Three more each.
These two, of course, met last night. They met on 2 previous occasions. Back in October, Robert Owen winning 4-0. And the next night, Walters getting revenge, winning 4-0.
Okay, first leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Night, it was Robert Owen that got the better of Scott Walters, 4-2. At an average of 85.59.
60.
Final match of the night, around about 1:30 in the morning. Robert Owen did hit 3 180s in that tie.
60.
The running averages after night 1. Conor Scott, 95.47, a best of 102.69. Robert Owen, 91.04, a best of 102.21. Scott Walters, 91.25, a best of 100. Thibault Tricole, the WDF number 2, 88.94 for the night, a best of 93.33. He's a little bit better than that.
97.
Collins, who had a real tough time, 82.98 for the night and had a best of 93.52.
$92. 60.
matches in total to bring you for your enjoyment this evening.
180. He's got your
Have to wait long for our
144.
first max. Robert Owen in a great spot to break throw early.
122. Robert, you require 69. 49.
Long way off tops.
Scott, you require 22.
So double 11 for a hold.
Game shot on the first leg.
And
Scott Walters
with very little fuss at all finds an awkward double 1-0 with a hold.
Second leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. 100. 43. 140. 81. 140.
Back-to-back 140s. 3 scoring visits. Ton 140, 140.
60. Robert, you
Walters
require
can't keep up.
121.
It's a wild one.
81.
Leaves tops after 12. He's going to stay up. And that's why
180.
his first
Robbie
max
required
of the
40.
match. Could be awkward. It's a blocker. Needs to pick the other side.
Game
Well,
shot
he
the
stayed
second
right.
leg.
Yes, I
Robert
should
Owen.
puff your cheeks out as well, Robert Owen. But it is 1 apiece. A 15-dart hold for Robert Owen.
They'll get Scott to throw first. Game on. 140.
Both players looking very comfortable early doors. Robert Owen knows he's just maybe 1 or 2 wins away,
180.
guaranteeing his place in tomorrow night's final. £15,000 in prize money up for grabs. With the winner taking away
100.
a cheque for £6,000. He's in again.
140. 131.
13, double 16,
149.
possible
Scott, you record
10-dart leg
130.
if Scott Walters doesn't take out 130 and the shot's on. Double 5.
120. Robert, you require 32.
Another break of throw opportunity for Robert Owen. I think that's double 7, so double 9.
23.
On the wire, more frustration.
Scott, you require 10.
Robert Owen was on a 10-darter. It's double 5 for Scott. Just a hold throw. That's a great guide.
No score.
Got further away. Over pitched.
Robert, you require 9.
Didn't trust the bump in. Double 4. Ooh, nearly in the 13.
5.
A long way off double 2.
Scott, you require 10.
6 darts now for Owen for a break of throw.
No score. Robert, you require 4.
Doubling disaster for both.
Game show on the third leg. Robert
A
Owen.
double after 9 and used 9 to win the leg. An 18 dart breaker throw in the end for Robert Owen, but he has that all important breaker throw, leads 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $100. $100. $85. $41.
Scott Walters has to forget about that third leg, has to shake it off. Can't be changed.
100. $140. $100.
Tremendous final dart, finding open bed of the treble 20.
140. Robert, you require 116.
Tops.
Game
Tops
show on
he
the
gets,
fourth
isn't it?
leg.
A funny old game.
Robert Owen.
9 darts and a double in the last leg. This time takes out the 116 to consolidate that hold of throw.
Fifth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $100. $81.
Despite all those missed darts at doubles, it's been a high quality scoring affair.
100.
92.67 the average for Walters, 93.86 for Robert Owen, and he's missed 10 darts at a double in this match.
134.
It's nearly a leg in missed doubles.
140.
125 points adrift here. So Scott Walters
100. Scott, you require
will have
161.
2 visits to get rid of 161 to close the gap to just 1 leg.
80 scored, yeah. 137.
The perfect setup. 24 after 12.
60. Scott, you require 24.
He's only 1 from 7 on the doubles.
Game show on the fifth leg. Scott Walters.
Now 2 from 9, and he closes the gap to just 1. But Robert Owen has the darts in the 6th.
Sixth leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $99. $97.
Great cover shot from Walters.
$100. 134.
Again, the treble 19 coming to the rescue. Another one of those leaves 164.
98. 100.
This one was priced up to be close, 4 to 5 about Walters. Owen 10 to 11.
100. Scott, you
Flip
require
of the game.
170. 58. Robert, you require 104.
Double 16.
Game shot and the
Isn't it
match.
remarkable?
Robert
All of
Owen.
that double trouble early doors, and he takes out 116 and a 104 to get the job done, and picks up the 2 points with a 4-2 win over a very good Scott Walters. 95.33 the average for Owen, and that is with a checkout percentage rate of 28.57, and very good for Walters as well, 95.25. Right, when we come back, Conor Scott versus Thibault Tricole. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League and it's Group B. Up next, Conor Scott faces off against Thibault Tricole. Here's Conor. That's definitely not Conor.
Okay, first leg, it's Conor to throw
This is
first.
Conor Scott.
Game on.
He has the darts. What a statement of intent.
140.
Well, they met in Group A, and Thibault Tricole won all three of their meetings. Monday, 4-1 with a 94.25. Tuesday, 4-3 with a 95.68. Wednesday, 4-0 with a 95.43. However,
57.
a bit of revenge last night for Conor Scott, defeating Thibault 4-3
78.
with 102.69, 66.67% on the doubles and 3 180s.
134. 60. Conor, you require 170.
Conor was the 2-5 favourite for this tie. Thibault 7-4.
60. 121. Conor, you require 110. 58. Thibault, you require 142.
Could stay there. Plenty of room. Well, he went 42 for tops.
94. Conor, you require 52.
for Conor.
$32. Thibault, you require 48. Game's on the first leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole finds the double 16 with his final dart and punishes Conor Scott, and it's a breaker throw, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on. $45. 91.
Referee there, Owen Binks, who reached the milestone this week of refereeing now
125
over 1,000 matches on the live league.
$41.
Conor just getting up on his toes there.
140. 60.
Thibault Tricole looking good for 2-0.
125. 139. Thibault, you require 66.
Not seen him go that way before. Double 16.
Game's on the second leg.
Again, pins
Thibault
the
Tricole.
double, and it's a 15 dart hold backing up the break in leg one. Conor Scott has it all to do.
Third leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on.
2 out of 3 on the doubles for Tricole.
100. 140.
Not had a max yet from Conor Scott.
60.
He hit 10 last night. Thibault hit 4.
100. $95. 41.
He's getting away with it in this leg, but needs a big visit.
81.
Leaves a bogey. 165.
100.
Should be on the 19s here. 7 of them leave double 16.
65. Thibault, you require 120.
Single for double for 3-0.
Game shot in the third leg. Thibault Tricole
is in big trouble. That's the double break of throw for Thibault Tricole. He's now 3 out of 4 on the doubles and in complete
Thibault
control.
to throw first. Game on. $140.
Great opportunity for Tricole
100.
to close the gap on Scott Walters, who's currently on 4 points and
97.
-2 in the leg difference. Tricole currently on 2 points and -6.
57.
Certainly not the end of the world if Conor does get beat here,
60.
as he was so dominant last night.
$140.
Levels things up. 204 apiece.
55. 96. Thibault require 149.
for the match.
60. Conor require 108.
Treble leaves double. Overpitched.
38. Thibault, you require 89.
Just had one of those here, I'm afraid. Conor. Bullseye.
64.
Weight of dart was bang on.
Conor, you require 70.
The line was slightly west.
54.
Not quite
Thibault,
sure.
you require 25.
Either of those weren't in. Double 8.
Game shot out the match.
And very,
Thibault
very
Tricole.
efficient on the outside wires was Tricole, and he makes it a 4-0 win over table-topping Conor Scott, although he won't be top now after that because of the leg difference with Robert Owen, only an average of 80.86. Fear not, he will be back a little later. Right up next, it's the two Roberts. Rob Collins takes on Robert Owen. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 3 of 10 we're bringing you this evening. And it's the Battle of the Bobs. Rob Collins up against Robert Owen. 7th meeting between the two. 3 apiece in that head-to-head. Owen, the very backable 4-7 favourite, 5-4 about Collins. Did have a bit of a nightmare last night.
Okay, first against Robert to throw first.
Robert Owen
Game on.
The darts.
$180.
What a way to start.
100. 180.
Back to back.
100. Robert, you require 141.
Leg on the match. Trouble 19. Double 12 for the 9.
129.
I thought that was going to be our moment. So close. Only missed double 16 for a 10 darter in the
60.
opening match against Scott Walters.
Robert, you require
6
12.
for the 10 darter in this one. So close to the 9.
No.
Went to bust and had a bounce out. He's left himself 3. That's the danger, folks, of just throwing at the ball. There's a lot of metal around that bullseye.
81. Robert, you require 3.
Just about in the 1.
No score. Robert, you require 160. 40. Robert, you require 3. Game shown the first leg.
There in the
Robert
end
Owen
with an 18 dart hold of throw. Back to back 180s, hit the 60, hit the 57, missed the double 12 for the 9. But
second leg, it's Rob to throw first.
Winning matches. The 9s are just a bonus.
$100.
At the moment, it's Robert Owen out in front.
81.
He's on 8 points with Conor Scott, but +7 on the leg difference, +5 for Conor.
60.
It's the top 3 that progress into tomorrow night's final. 3 players already there.
45.
Canada's Matt Campbell.
Nearly 140.
Rob Collins. Spain's Jose Justicia.
100.
Chris Gilliland, all waiting for the top 3 from this group in tomorrow night's final.
96. 105.
Big Picks up the
Robbie
25
require
to leave 170, just in case. Needed the treble 15.
60. Robbie, you require 170. $130. Robbie require
After all
45.
that doubling disaster in his first match, he then went on to take out 116 and
Game
104
shown
for
the
the match,
second
but
leg.
Collins
Rob Collins
takes out the double, and it is an 18 dart holder throw of his own. Everything gone with throw so far, one apiece.
Third leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $140. $135. $100. $134.
Robert Owen did win this tie 4-1 last night with a 93.68, 50% on the doubles, 1-180.
100.
Great 140.
Robert, you
Collins
require
to leave 92.
161. $60. Robbie require 92.
Advantage, Rob Collins. Didn't want that trouble. Wanted the treble 12 for double 18.
52.
His left tops.
Robbie require 101.
Can Owen take out a third ton plus finish of the night? He wants tops. This would hurt.
81. Robbie require 40. Game shown the third leg. Rob Collins.
And Rob Collins does get the break of throw in the end and now leads 2-1.
Full flick, it's Rob to throw first.
13 dart break of throw there for Rob Collins.
$125.
Incredibly, is the 9th time that the 9 dart has been missed on the double. Phase 1.
123.
Wes Newton did it. Phase 2, Kevin Burness did it. And Martin Adams. And Reese Robinson. And Richie Burnett. Jamie Kelly
70.
did it in phase 4. Martin Adams, phase 5. Scott Williams in this phase, phase 6. And as we've just seen, not a list you want to be on.
95. $59. $60.
Robert Owen
59.
threatening to break back.
$180.
Threat is real with his third max of this match. Only 1 from 7 on the
72.
doubles.
Robert, you require
Robert Owen.
43.
Double 16.
Game shown the full flag. Robert Owen.
Much more efficient. A 14 darter and the break back for Robert Owen. back in control of the match. He has the darts in the fifth.
Fifth leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. $100. $59. $100.
Back-to-back tons for Robert Owen to start this leg 5.
9.
Not the kind of 9 you want. Not in this game.
140.
Nearly the perfect shot of the perfect shot.
60. Robert, you require 161.
Plenty of time on his side. That leaves 104. 86 left, treble 18 for double 16.
93. 100. Robert, you require 68.
8 left.
64.
You don't want to get round that double 2, double 1. He's already been around the houses.
45. Robert, you require 4.
2 2s.
No score.
2 from 11 on the doubles now. Robert Owen.
44. Robert, you require 4. Game show on the fifth leg. Robert Owen.
Picks up the break with a hold. Comes in 19 darts. Matters not. It's Robert Owen who's just one away.
Sixth leg, it's Rob to throw first.
Thibault Tricole and Scott Walters back in action in our next one.
45. 100. 140. 60.
'Great adjustment.
123.
Are we going all the way?
59.
2 of their previous 6 meetings have gone all the way.
100.
Rob Collins winning both of them.
96. Robbie require 93.
72. Double 6.
81. 140. Robbie require 12.
Pressure.
Game shot on the sick
Collins
flare.
deals with it well.
Rob Collins.
A 16 dart hold a throw, and we do go to a 7th and deciding leg, and it'll be Robert Owen with the honour.
7th and final leg. It's Robert to throw first. Game on. '83. $100.
Very close to a 140.
$100.
Really grafting hard.
177.
177. Not a max, but as good as. And he's stolen the darts here.
60.
Is he going to make it 3 out of 3 in deciders against Robert Owen? Oh, he's in again, and that's perfectly positioned.
81.
He will be desperately disappointed. That first dart, middle and high, it was perfect. Begging for another. These are both in.
180.
They're all in.
Rob, you're 143.
180, number 4 for Robert Owen. He's going to come back at 78 for the match.
38. Robert, you require 78.
Double 12 on the wire.
Game shot on the match.
In the hole.
Robert
And
Owen.
a 78 checkout, and a disappointing end to the match for Rob Collins. Battled so hard, including that great 177, but it wasn't enough. Averages 91.92 for Owen, 83.61 for Collins. 4 180s. It's an average of nearly 92, and he missed 10 darts at a double. Good performance again from Robert Owen. Right, we're going to be straight back with Thibault Tricole against Scott Walters. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV for the Online Darts Live League. Up next, match number 4 of 10 as we reach the conclusion of this Group B. Thibault Tricole, the Frenchman, up against England's Scott Walters. Scott won this tie last night convincingly with his best performance of the night.
Okay,
4-0
first against Thibault
with an average of 95.43, 50% on the doubles.
95.
Robert Owen now is top.
137.
But he has played one more match than everybody else, and he's on 10 points plus 8.
180.
Conor is on 8 points plus 5. Scott Walters and Thibault both on 4 points minus 2. And Rob Collins, his race is run.
121.
On no points minus 9. The top 3 to qualify.
100. Thibault, you require
Mathematically,
105.
of course, Rob could still qualify, but there have to be an incredible run of results for him to do so.
45. Scott, you require 164.
Thibault was the 8 to 11 favourite for this, even money about Scott.
132. Thibault, you require 60. Game shown the first leg.
Clinical.
Thibault Tricole.
A 180 in the leg and a 14 dart kill. 1-0. Hold of throw.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first.
Thibault made a good start to the night, beating the overnight leader, Conor Scott, 4-0. Well, Scott Walters went down 4-2 to Robert Owen.
60. 60. 135. 97.
Thibault Tricole finished third in Group A that was played over Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, winning 9 of his 15 matches.
134. 84. 140. He's got your 120. 80. Thibault, you require 32. 'No score.
What a chance this
Scott, you
is
require 40.
for Scott Walters to get some kind of foothold in the match. That's a long way off.
Game shown the second leg.
Well, he got
Scott
there
Walters
in the end and does hold throw. It's an 18 darter in the end.
They look, it's Thibault to throw first.
It is a hold and he's in the match. And the draw for the WDF
95.
World Championship obviously was done a few days ago. The schedule was released today, and Tricole will be playing on Wednesday afternoon, and potentially against a player he will face tonight in Conor Scott, who plays
59.
Canada's Sean Burt in round 1.
98.
2 live league regulars kick off the action on January the 1st. First match on as Martin Adams on Jared Cole.
180.
180 number 2 for Tricole.
97. You may require 167. 59.
If that is their last meeting, which was match number 2 between Tricole and Conor.
98.
Does win that
You may
first
require
match.
108.
Tricole will have some serious confidence going into that one.
56. Scott, you require 68.
Tricole progresses to tomorrow night's final, and Conor Scott may have an opportunity
Scott Walters
to put things right as Scott Walters wins back-to-back legs, and that's a break of throw, leads 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
The 180 and the throw from Tricole. It was a 14-dart break of throw for Scott Walters.
45. 60. 123. 100. 100.
Great last one, and needed.
99.
Tricole looking ready to pounce on any mistake from Walters.
60.
Is that the error he was waiting for?
45.
Responds with one of his own. Trouble 19 leaves double 18.
99. 133. Scott, you require 74.
Use of the treble 19s from Tricole. 20 and tops for Walters for 3-1. There's the 20. Is that a blocker?
54.
May well have been.
Thibault, you require 64.
Although his darts enter quite flat, so you may have been able to see more of it than we could. Double 16.
Game shown the fourth leg.
Very, very
Thibault
good on
Tricole.
double 16 under pressure. Went for the treble, picked off the single, nails the double.
Fifth leg, it's Thibault to throw first.
Breaks back.
Game on.
A disappointing leg for Scott Walters.
140. 55. 100.
40 and a ton. Opening 2 visits from Tricole.
99.
Coming next, Rob Collins against Conor Scott. An opportunity for Conor
100.
to join Robert Owen on 10 points.
43. Do you require 161? 46.
Winner of this match will go into 3rd position.
44. Do you require 115? 75.
325s leave tops. Those are the eyebrows from Waters, as if to say, oh, there you are.
100. Thibault, you require 40.
Tops for back-to-back legs.
Game show on the 5th leg.
Nails it again.
Thibault
right
Tricole.
in the middle of double tops for a 16 dart holder throw. Now leads 3-2, trailed 2-1.
6th leg, it's Scott to throw first.
It's solid, if not spectacular, from the Frenchman so far.
136. 100. 82. 140. 100. 125.
Terrible deflection. Skewed off into the 5.
80. Thibault, you require 136.
To finish it in some style. Double 8.
120. Scott, you require 103.
82. Treble 14, it's the bigger target. Yep, he went the right way. Unfortunately,
55.
just missed it. It's a double 8 for
16.
Thibault Tricole to make it 2 out of 2. And move into 3rd position.
8. Scott, you require 48. Game show on the 6th flag.
Got there
Scott Waters.
Actually threw one outside of the target. Got it right with the 2nd dart, and certainly got it right with dart number 3, and keeps this one alive. We go all the way.
7th and final leg, it's Thibault to throw first.
4 match darts to win it for Thibault.
58.
Will that come back to haunt him?
81. 125. 100. 100.
102 points behind in this deciding leg.
78.
Well, rescues the situation.
60. 60. Thibault, you require 158.
2 visits at 158 for Thibault. May only need the 1. Double 19.
139.
Match start number 5.
96. Thibault, you require 19.
Double 1.
No score. Scott, you require 86.
To keep his hopes alive of qualifying for finals night, double 7.
79.
1 match start.
Thibault, you
Scott
require
Waters.
19.
Probably didn't think he was going to get double 8 this time. Double 4, other side of the board.
Game shot on the match.
Thibault
Tricole.
left it seriously late. Had 5 match darts before sealing the deal. And it is Thibault that picks up the 2 points and moves on to 6 points and into 3rd position on that table. Right, up next, it's going to be Rob Collins against Conor Scott. Good evening and welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV. This is the Online Darts Live League and there's a quick look at the table. This is Group B, Phase 6. It's Champions Week. Robert Owen out on top. Played one more game than Conor, so a chance for Conor to put that right. He lost his opening match to Thibault Tricole, of course. 4-0. These two are playing their fourth meeting in the live league. Met back in September, Phase 4.
Okay, first leg, it's Rob to throw first.
One win apiece there. Conor Scott winning their first meeting on the Thursday night. 4-1 with 102 average. The following night, Rob Collins returned to favourite, winning 4-1 with an 85.59.
60.
Last night, Conor Scott handed out a bit of a thumping, winning 4-1 with a 99.84 average, 4 out of 11 on the doubles, and 3 180s.
$140.
They say look out for the wounded lion in Rob Collins.
60. $85. 59.
The completion of this match, everybody will have played 2 games with 2 more to come.
84. 57. Robbie require 132.
That leaves the ball.
107.
He's gone for it, right on the wire. Just looking for a bit of inspiration, maybe.
$174. Robbie require 25.
Highlight off the leg. 174.
Game shot on the first leg.
It mattered
Rob
not.
Collins.
A 17 dart hold for Rob Collins gets this match underway.
Second leg, it's Conor to throw first.
Collins was 13 to 8, 4 to 9 about Conor Scott.
$86. $60. $134. $57. $140.
This is a much better leg from Conor. 86, 134, 140. 141 left after 9.
60. Conor require 141.
Double 18, I think.
105.
Interesting way to go. Answers on a postcard.
81. Conor required 36. Game shot on the second leg. Conor Scott.
With that, a 13 dart hold from Conor Scott. And he's now got a foothold in the game. 1 apiece.
Third leg, it's Rob to throw first. $100. $86. $140.
Just try to force that final dart through the gap.
$58.
Scutt just not finding anything on the Collins throw at the moment.
$100.
All 3 of their previous matches have gone by the same scoreline, 4-1.
59.
2 of those to
Robbie
Conor,
require
1
161.
to Collins.
$43. $100. Robbie require 118.
Trouble 20 for tops. Pulled.
26.
He had a 4. Late in leg 1. He'd love another one here to leave 24.
138.
He's left 60.
Robbie required 92.
How quick. A match can turn around. Double. Yeah, went for tops for double 16.
60.
So 20 and tops.
20 requires
for Conor
60.
For an unlikely looking break of throw.
50. Robbie requires 32. Game shot on the third leg. Rob Collins.
Opportunity has come and gone for Conor to get that all-important breaker throw he's going to need to win the match. More importantly now in leg 4 is holding throw.
Fourth leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $180.
One of the live league's most
140.
prolific 180 hitters, Conor Scott.
$180.
Not for the first time tonight, of course. Seen Robert Owen go so close, missing double 12 for the 9.
32. Conor require
go 1 better.
141.
Just hit 6 treble 20s, Conor.
49.
Your eye is in. Baffled.
140. Conor require 92.
Another one of those.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
That's how you take
Conor
the 12
Scott.
darter out, and that's how you take 92 out. 2 double 18s after the single 20.
Fifth leg, it's Rob to throw first.
Beautiful.
$85.
That's what Conor Scott has in the locker.
$140. $45. $43. $134.
Great cover shot from Collins.
$125.
Some recovery after the 5 with the first start. Collins will have to do similar.
17. $43.
Every time Rob Collins makes a mistake, Conor Scott's been unable to punish.
36.
Now he has 2
Conor
visits
require 150.
to get rid of 150 for a 3-2 lead. He'll stay there.
96.
Trouble would have left double 8. He will be back for 54. Has to break through to win the match.
60. Conor require 54.
No better time than now, because he will have the darts in the next leg to serve it out. Tops.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
No mistake
Conor
this time.
Scott.
And it's a 17 dart breaker throw for Conor Scott. He has the honour in leg 6. Can he serve it out for the win?
6th leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on.
Moment, Conor is averaging 96.04, 77.96 for Collins.
140.
Has been a correction in our last match. Thibault Tricole actually won with an average of 89.87.
43.
This is the beginning of the end for Collins in this match.
93.
Only a max would be suffice.
62.
It started well.
98. 180. Conor require 170.
He's had 2 in the live league. Thought he was going to make it 3.
134.
Second prize isn't bad. 134 to leave 36 after 12.
$56.
Averaging just shy of
Conor, you
99.
require
His
36.
average will actually come down if he hits it in one dart. He split sensibly.
20. Robbie require 160. 64. Conor requires 16.
So double 8 for the win.
Game shot out the
Double 8 he
match.
gets.
Conor Scott.
16 dart hold for Conor Scott is more than enough to see off Rob Collins 4 legs to 2, and there was some moments of absolute magic from Conor in that one. 95.67 the average, 2 180s, 4 140s, and 4 out of 9 on the doubles, and he moves on to 10 points with Robert Owen, and Robert Owen is up next against Thibault Tricole. Welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Here is a look at the table. All the players now have completed 2 cycles of matches, with 2 to come. Robert Owen out in front, 10 points plus 8. Conor Scott.
Okay, first leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
Third spot still up for grabs. But Tricole loves to get a win here against Robert Owen. Robert Owen got the better of Tricole last night, winning 4-2 with a 102.21 average. 4 out of 7 on the doubles, a high finish of 97 and 180. Tricole
100.
very respectable, 93.33, but was blitzed by Owen.
83. 140. 60. 28. 100. 140. 60. Thibault, you require 93.
Thibault in a good spot for a break. 74. That leaves 32, and he likes it down here.
77. Robert, you require 100.
2 treble 20s and double 8 for Owen to hold throw. Not going to happen.
60. Thibault, you require 16. Game show on the first leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole gets there in the end, and an early breaker throw, keeping his hopes alive of qualifying for tomorrow night's final.
Second leg, it's Thibault to throw first. 140. Thibault, you require 126.
Single leaves the ball.
101.
Good effort.
Robert, you require 121.
See Owen get a dart at the ball here if he can find a treble. Treble 17. Oh, so close.
57. Thibault, you require 25.
For Thibault. For 2-0. Just drops the dart. Allowed to retrieve it, of course. Steadies himself. Double 4.
Game show on the second leg.
It over there.
Thibault Tricole.
And that is a 15 dart hold from Thibault Tricole. In control of this one.
Third leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on. 119.
Owen yet to have a dart at a double in the opening 2 legs.
140. 100.
after this match.
140.
Rob Collins against Scott Walters. Conor Scott against Robert Owen. Thibault against Rob Collins. Scott Walters against Conor Scott. The first max of the match goes the way of Robert Owen.
140. Robert, you require 102.
A win here for Tricole. And a win against Rob Collins. And he will move on to 10 points. Which means
55. Thibault, you require
Owen
81.
will have to beat Scutt potentially. Conor will have to beat
68.
Waters.
Robert, you require 47.
Tricole can be the surprise package. He's missed the big 15. Double 16.
15.
On the wire.
Thibault, you require 13.
5 double 4.
Game shown the third leg.
Yet again,
Thibault
double
Tricole.
4 coming to the rescue for Thibault Tricole, and in the blink of an eye, he finds himself 3-0 up.
Fourth leg, it's Thibault to throw first.
17,
Game
15 and 14 the darts used to go 3-0 up, an average of 98.02.
140. 100.
Potentially, the abacus may have to come out of the draw.
59. 70. 92. 100. 140. 140.
To wrap it
Timotry
up.
requires 70.
4-0. Double 16.
38. Robert, you require 91.
85 left. Double 14.
Game shown the
Wow.
fourth leg.
That
Robert
was
Owen.
a real rescue from Robert Owen. Robert Owen was looking for the 51 for tops. Straight into treble 2. Found the 57
leg, it's
and
Robert
nailed
to throw
the 28.
first. Game on.
15 dart breaker throw to keep the match alive.
'81. 140. 60.
Tricole throwing like a player that just won't be denied.
83. 140. 100.
Or does Robert Owen have other ideas? A max here would leave tops.
140. 94.
Both
Robbie,
players
require
ramping up
80.
the averages now. Owen up to 94. Tricole on 98.
40. Thibault, you
Another
require
opportunity.
84.
For Tricole to win it 4-1. 14 for the ball. Wow.
45. Robert, you require 40.
Long way off.
35. Thibault, you require 39. Seven. Robert, you require 5.
It's just in the one.
Game show on the 5th leg. Robert Owen.
The 2, and it's a back-to-back legs for Robert Owen. One in 15, that one in 20, but multiple match darts for
6th leg. It's Thibault to throw
Tricole.
first. 140. $45.
As Robert Owen just left himself a little bit too much to do. Remember, he was 3-0 down.
121. $60. $60. $83. $100.
He's down to 80 after just 12 darts. Have to be a catastrophic collapse from Tricole to not win it from here.
Thibault, you require 80.
Double 10.
Game shot down the match.
Winning legs for
Thibault
Tricole in that
Tricole.
match. 17, 15, 14 and 15. A solid display. There was a fight back from Owen in legs 4 and 5, but he couldn't hold off Thibault Tricole, an average of 93.89, 11 140s. And again, 10 darts missed, add a double. If he tidies up those doubles, he will be a serious threat. Right, when we come back, it will be Rob Collins against Scott Walters. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Confirmation of the win there for Thibault Tricole up in third spot. Conor and Robert Owen safely through to Saturday night's final. So we have 5 players.
Hey, first leg, it's Rob to throw first.
We await
Game
one
on.
more. A win here for Rob Collins means it will be Thibault Tricole.
93.
At the moment, Matt Campbell, Jose Justicia, Chris Gilliland, Conor Scott, Robert Owen. And
100.
should be Thibault Tricole. He has Rob Collins to play, and our final match will be Scott Waters against Conor Scott.
180. 54. 34. 100. 83. 60. Robbie require 111. 21.
Seems to have had just that one visit. That's putting him under pressure.
95. Robbie require 90.
Triple 20, double 15. Well, the shot was 20-20 ball if the treble didn't go.
50. Scott, you require 92.
You'll have to hope Waters doesn't take this out. He's got one left at double 16.
60. Robbie require
A
40.
rare bit of good fortune for Rob Collins, if he can convert.
20. Scott, you require 32. Game show on the first leg. Scutt Waters
gets there in the end with a 21 dart breaker throw. Well, Rob Collins made a mess of that one.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
These two know each other very well. Playing in the
96.
local circuit.
100. 83. 180.
180 in the opening leg, and now a 180 in leg 2. Looking to hit straight back.
100.
After Waters broke throw in leg 1, he's in again. He can really play this guy, and here's evidence of that.
100. Robbie require 41.
Double 18, 19, sorry.
22. Scott, you require 122. $54. Rob, you require 19. No score. Scott, you require 68.
For another steal. Bullseye.
31. Rob, you require 19.
11 for double four.
Game shown the second leg.
Eventually
Rob Collins
finds a double after in back-to-back 180s in the leg. He's at 3 in this match so far, and it's 1 apiece.
Feel like it's Rob to throw first. Game on. $57. $40. $57. $180.
Walters getting involved in the 180 action.
$100. $137. $81. Scott, you require 144. $92. $60. Scott, you require 52.
For his third consecutive break of throw, tops.
Game shown the third leg. Scott Walters.
Like that, a 15 dart break of throw for Scott Walters. Goes back in front for the second time in this match.
Fourth leg, it's Scott to throw first.
Robert Owen against Thibault Tricole to follow.
140.
A win here, of course, for Scott would move him on to 6 points.
85.
He'd have to hope that Rob Collins beats
83.
Up next is actually Conor Scott against Robert Owen.
43.
And then it's Thibault against Tricole. And Scott would have to hope
138.
that Collins beats Tricole, which I think is a little unlikely on the evidence we've seen
93.
so far.
Scott, you require 140. $100. $46. Scott, you require 40. Game show on the fourth leg. Scott Walters.
Gives us our first hold of throw in the match. And it is a 14 dart leg. His last two legs, 15 and 14.
Fifth leg, it's Rob to throw first. 140.
So needs just one more leg to keep his hopes alive.
100.
Opening match defeat to Robert Owen may come back to haunt him.
55.
Lost that one 4-3 and then went down 4-3 to Tricole. Has been a bit unlucky, Scott Walters.
55. 139. 137. Robbie Rock 167. 59.
Completion of this match, all the players will have one more to play.
99. Robbie require 108.
Conor will have 2.
68. Got you require 110.
For the match. Double 15.
80. Robbie require 40.
So close for Walters.
Game show on the fifth leg.
Rob Collins
Rob
keeps
Collins.
it alive with a 17 dart hold, but it is Walters who has the darts in leg 6. Can he serve it out?
Sixth leg, it's Scott to throw first. $60. 134. 59. 95.
Collins stolen the darts, 110 in front on the Walters throw.
140.
Didn't he need that? He's still only 30 in front though. That's taken care of that and some. Should go ball.
100.
25 at a left 167.
125. 60. Scott, you require 117.
Single 17. Tops for the match.
97. Robbie require
Another match dart
112.
has come and gone for Walters. Ooh, single 12 for tops for 3-3.
92. Scott, you require 20. Game shot and the match. Scott Walters
in the end with a 17 dart holder throw and picks up the spoils and a further 2 points, moving him on to 6 points there. The average is 88.17 for Walters, 180 to 3 from Collins, 2 140s only for Walters, and 4 out of 14 on the doubles. Right, when we do return, it will be with Conor Scott against Rob Owen. morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. This is Robert Owen, 37 from Bridgend, up against Conor Scott, 25 from Kenley, both safely through to Saturday night's final. This will just confirm who will top the table.
Okay, first leg, it's Conor to throw first.
At the moment.
Game on.
Robert Owen.
43.
On 10 points. Plus
100.
6. Conor on 10 points plus 7 with 2 to play. This is Robert Owen's final match.
100.
In relation to the third and final spot in this table to see who progresses through to tomorrow night's final.
43.
If Collins beats Tricole, any win for Scott Waters against Conor Scott will be enough.
100.
A huge ask, and I don't expect Tricole to beat Collins. I don't really expect Waters to beat Scutt. So it looks like
100.
it's going to be Thibault Tricole through to that 6-man final tomorrow night. Make sure you join us.
100.
£15,000 in prize money up for grabs tomorrow night. One of these two here could be walking away with the 6K.
100. Conor, you require 158.
Both on 158 after 12. The first 4 meetings between these
96.
two was all Robert
Robert,
Owen.
you require 158.
4-1, 4-1, 4-3 and 4-2 before on Wednesday Conor Scott picked up his first win
60.
against Robert Owen.
Conor, you require 62.
And then he picked up his second last night, defeating Owen 4-2.
46. Robert, you require 98. $38. Conor, you require 16. 12. Robert, you require 60. Game show on the first leg. Robert Owen.
Not a particularly pleasant opening leg to this one, but it is a 20-dart break of throw for Robert Owen, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Robert to throw first. Game on.
4 darts at a double for Conor Scott there to hold.
81. 55. 140. 99. 100. 140.
Conor was the 4-9 favourite for this tie, 13-8 about Robert Owen.
125.
Although it's
93.
fairly irrelevant in terms
Robbie,
of
require
qualification
55.
this match. It's just about getting one over your opponent in preparation if they meet tomorrow
Game
night.
shown the second leg.
It's a much better
Robert
leg
Owen.
from Robert Owen. A 14-dart hold of throw. 2-0.
Third leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on.
It's blown a bit hot and cold tonight as Conor lost his opening match to Thibault 4-0.
100.
And then bounced back against Rob Collins, winning 4-2 with a 95.67. He won't thank me for it, but
93.
he's averaging just 82 at the moment in this one. I'd be happy enough with 82, but
98.
this young man won't be.
$59. 96.
Thibault Tricole is 4-7 to beat Rob Collins in our
100.
penultimate matchup next. Maybe well worth a dabble.
137.
Especially as it's a must-win game for Thibault Tricole.
60.
70
requires
for Conor.
70.
But his first holder throw. And to actually feel like he's in the match.
Game shown the third leg.
Well,
Conor
after
Scott.
the opening leg, which was a 20-dart breaker throw, we've had a 14-darter from Robert Owen. And a 15-darter.
Fourth leg, it's
from
Robert
Conor.
to throw first. Game on. $22. $177. 135. $134.
Great use of the treble 19 again from Conor Scott, down to 190 after 6.
140.
Owen keeping the pressure on.
$100.
So for a level game,
60.
Conor Scott wants 90.
Conor
Has
require
options.
90.
54.36 or ball tops.
$54. Robert, you require 144.
Or double 12.
120.
Good effort.
Conor, you require 36.
36 for a level game.
Game shown the fourth leg. Conor Scott.
Back-to-back legs for Conor Scott. Just 29 darts used to win the last two, a 15 and a 14 darter. Game on.
Fifth leg, it's Conor to throw first.
Opening two legs.
Game on.
The way of Robert Owen.
$81. 83. 43. 85.
'Great adjustment.
100.
Couldn't follow it. It's not a bad dart because he can stack them.
100.
Eventually finds the trouble with his final dart.
180.
First max of the match. Did have a 177, of course, in leg 4.
100. Conor
19 in
97.
tops. 3 on the spin. There's the treble 19.
Game
There
show on the
is
fifth
the
leg.
tops.
Conor
Absolutely
Scott.
clinical from Conor Scott. 15 darter in leg 3. A 14 darter with a
Sixth leg, it's Robert
177
to
in
throw
leg 4.
first. Game on.
14 darter with a 180 and a 97 out. 277
60.
5 darts.
96. 180.
Owen getting in on the action.
$94.
Joint top of the table on 10 points. Almost fitting.
140.
It goes all the way. And that's exactly what it looks like is going to happen. Tremendous.
180. Robert, you're 121.
Treble 17 leaves the ball.
96. On a
Nice
require
start on treble 17 here and go tops tops. That was the plan.
61. Robert, you require 25. 17. Conor, you requires 70.
Conor to finish off a blinder.
Game shot and the match.
Sure does.
Conor Scott.
58 darts used only to win the last 4 legs of that match. He trailed 2-0 and then won in legs of 15, 14, 14 and 15. 4 out of 9 on the doubles and an end average of 95.21. Right, penultimate match to bring you. Thibault Tricole up against Rob Collins. Good morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Confirmation of Conor Scott's wonderful comeback win there, confirming he has won this Group B. Robert Owen in second position, but that third spot,
Okay, first leg, it's Thibault to throw first.
still up for grabs.
Game on.
Unless Thibault wins this one, which I expect him to do. He won their meeting last night,
84.
4-3 in the end. But Thibault's running average 89.64, Collins 81.93.
20.
That just about sums up the couple of days Collins has had.
$100.
If Tricole does lose this one, any win for Scott Walters against Conor Scott, and he takes the third and final spot.
100. $58. $140. $121. Thibault requires 77.
77 for a comfortable hold. 18 for tops.
37. $82. Thibault require 40. Game shot on the first
Only
leg.
drama
Thibault
free
Tricole.
for Thibault in the opening leg. A 16 dart holder throw, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Rob to throw first. Game on. $96. $97. $100.
Lovely last one for Collins.
140.
Last one
140.
again. Great reply to the 140 from Thibault.
140.
And 140 fest.
51. Thibault, you require 124.
Treble 18 leaves the ball. He should stay there.
42. Robbie require
Treble 18 would have left
140.
32. Treble 18 this time for Collins for tops.
56. Thibault, you require 82.
Tops he needs.
62. Robbie require 58. $38. Thibault, you require 20.
For 2-0.
No score. Robbie require 20. No score.
That is desperately unlucky.
Thibault, you require 20. 10. Robbie required 20. Game show on the second leg.
Collins.
Rob Collins.
Picks up a hold of throw. Not before Thibault missed 7 darts at a double there.
Third leg, it's Thibault to throw first. 100. $60. 140. 83. 100.
Down to a finish after 9. Ton 140 ton.
180. TB record
First max
161.
of the match goes the way of Rob Collins. Onto the ball.
Game shot on the third leg. Thibault
Route 1
Tricole.
darts from Thibault Tricole. And that's our high finish of the night.
Fourth leg, it's
Beautiful
Rob to throw
161.
first.
12 dart hold of throw. Ton 40 ton 140. Sorry, 140 ton
100.
168. I'll get there in the end. It is late.
100. 140.
Rob Collins, absolutely nothing to play for. But pride. Certainly can't bring into
140.
question any kind of integrity in this one. He is giving it 100%.
57. 180.
One apiece in that column. Oh, hang on.
125. Team require 81.
Treble 19 for double 12. 12 for ball.
56.
Back-to-back
Robbie
ball
requires
finishes.
79.
It would have been back-to-back 12 darters. Double 11 though.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
He's not going to
Rob
give it to him, is he?
Collins.
He is going to make him work. 14 dart. Hold of throw with the 79 checkout.
Fifth leg, it's Thibault to throw first.
2 apiece. He's putting him through the ringer.
140. 135. 60. 140.
3-5 followed by 140.
100. 88.
16 there, of course, would have left Rob on 170.
85. Robbie require 138. 84. Thibault, you require 116.
This may have to go. And it can't now. 52 remaining. 64 scored.
84. Robbie, you require
32
54.
if Collins doesn't take out this tops.
Game shot on the 5th leg.
That's
Rob
back
Collins.
to back. 14 dart legs for Rob Collins. A break, a throw. He has the darts to pull off a big shock.
6th leg, it's Rob to throw first. $45. 60. 68. 100.
If Thibault loses this one, he's going to have to rely on Conor Scott beating Scott Walters, or it's Scott Walters that takes
100.
the 3rd spot.
$100. 140.
Thibault's averaging 95 to Collins' 90.
100. Or Robbie require 148. $27.
That is a
Thibault, you require
disaster, a
141.
darting disaster for Collins.
$60. Robbie require 121.
Owen Binks having to take a second look at that 60 from Tricole.
57. Thibault, you require 81.
Double 12. Right on the wire.
57. Robbie requires 64.
Treble 16. Treble 8 for tops was the shot. Single 16 leaves tops.
24. Thibault, you require 24. Game shot on the 6th flag.
Tricole
Thibault Tricole
gets it with a 19 dart break of throw, and we do go all the way in our penultimate match. Tricole has the darts.
7th and final leg, it's Thibault to throw first. $100.
1 leg away from guaranteeing his spot in tomorrow night's £15,000 final.
140.
Collins playing for pride.
$100. 95. 60. 180. 100. Robbie require 86.
Single 18 leaves the ball for the match.
44. Thibault, you require 141.
Definitely not him, Rob. Neither is that. So we will come back.
59.
2 for
Probably
tops.
require 42.
Double 10.
Game
And
shot
Rob
and the
Collins
match.
with a 15 darter
Rob Collins
eventually picks up his first win of his campaign in Group B. Well, what a thriller that was in the end. 91.58 for Tricole, but it wasn't enough to deny Rob Collins his first win, 86.43. Right, one more match to bring you, and if Scott Walters can defeat Conor Scott, he takes the third place. That one's up next. Welcome back to Sporty Stuff TV for the Online Darts Live League. Well, confirmation of that win for Rob Collins, and we're going to have to see Another big shock, because if Scott Walters does defeat Conor Scott, he will take that third position. And Scutt is 8 to 15, 11 to 8 about Walters. And Conor won this tie last night. It actually was our opening match of the night last night, and he won it 4-1 despite Walters averaging 100.
First, I get Scott to throw first.
Conor averaged 95.7, 2 180s, and 66% on the doubles.
60.
Scott Walters, despite averaging 100, was just reduced to 4 darts at a double. So will it be
140.
Tricole, or will it be Walters into tomorrow night's final?
121.
Already through, Matt Campbell, Jose Justicia, Chris Gilliland, this man, Conor Scott, and Robert Owen.
100.
Final spot still up for grabs if Walters can win.
140. 55.
Before last night, there was only one previous meeting, and that was in the final to qualify for
60.
this Champions Week. And Conor Scott was a 4-1 winner with a terrific 108.04 average and 135 out, 180.
96.
50%
Scott,
on
you
the doubles,
require
4 from 8.
120. Game shot the first leg.
What a start.
Scott Walters.
120 checkout and a 15 dart holder throw for Scott Walters. Does this group
Second leg,
have
it's
a
Conor
twist
to throw first.
in its tail?
100. 43. 83. 60.
Conor Scott lost his opening match of the evening to Tricole. Averaged 80.86 in that one.
100.
Conor lost 4-0. Then bounced back with a 4-2 win over Collins, averaging 95.67.
95.
And defeated Robert Owen 4-2 with a 95.21. Scott Walters narrowly went down to Robert Owen in the opening game. 4-3.
60.
Averaged 95.25. Then went down 4-3 again with an 87.29 to Tricole. And then had a 4-2 win
133.
over Rob
Conor
Collins,
record
averaging
158.
88.17. Treble 18's the shot.
98.
Would have left
Scott, you
24.
require 170. $98. Conor requires 60.
60 then for Conor for a level game. Is that a little high? Double 10.
Game shot on the second leg. Conor Scott.
An 18 dart hold for Conor. And levels things up. 1 apiece.
Feel like it's Scott to throw first.
Scott's just got to stay focused on throw.
100.
3 more holds of throw in the match will be enough. And if a break of throw opportunity arises, jump all over it.
96.
First priority is just take care of the legs where you have the darts.
95. 100. 140.
2 treble 20s leave 160. That was the plan.
65.
So a bit of breathing space in the leg for the first time for Scott Walters.
100.
Took out 120 for a 15 in the opening leg.
127. Scott, your record 66.
66 after 12. Tops again for a 15.
Game show on the third
Wins
leg.
it.
Scott Walters.
And that is his second 15 dart leg and his second hold of throw. 2 more to go.
Fourth leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $134. 95. 136.
134 followed by 136.
140. 96.
Has to be careful here. Straight ton, of course, would have left a bogey number, all irrelevant.
41. Conor require
Right now.
135.
Conor looking good for a level game. 110 remain.
63.
Dart there, if he would have left the ball with the treble 20, was a bit of a stinker. It was a complete blocker.
130. Conor requires 72.
Treble 16 for double 12.
Game show on the fourth leg.
Clinical finishing in
Conor
this one
Scott.
so far. And that is a 14 dart hold for Conor with the 72 out.
Fifth leg, it's Scott to throw first.
2 out of 3 on the doubles for Conor. 2 out of 2 for Scott. Both on tops.
100. 100. 140.
Averaging just shy
95.
of 100. Scott Walters. 96 for Scutt.
131.
Super visit from Super Scott.
139's got you 130.
Great counting from Conor.
30. Conor, you require 167.
Was a flyer. Treble 17.
97. Scott, you require 100. 44. Conor requires 70.
16.
38.
One dart for a
Scott, you
breaker throw.
require 56.
Double 15.
26.
3 out of 3. 2 out of 2 on top, so I thought he was going to go
Conor, you
3 out
require
of 3, but it
32.
strayed marginally left into the double five.
24.
Another opportunity.
Scott, you require 30. Game shot on the 5th leg.
Wow,
Scutt Walters.
You certainly left that one late, young man. Leads 3-2, not before dodging a bullet or two from Conor Scott.
6th leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $96.
He doesn't want to be playing Monopoly over Christmas. But if he wins this,
45.
he's already had his get out of jail free card.
$140.
Could well have been in all sorts of trouble.
60.
Just wants to stay switched on here. Forget about this leg. Focus on the decider where you have the darts. As I said right at the top.
95.
Just got to focus on those 4 holds of throw.
121. Conor, you require 170.
Does love a 170. Conor Scott.
134.
He's left 36 after 12.
100.
6th consecutive hold of throw.
Game shot on the 6th flag. Conor Scott.
And then it goes, and it's a 15 dart hold for Conor. So it all comes down to one leg for Scott Walters. He's either in tomorrow night's
7th
final
leg,
or he isn't.
Scott to throw first.
This is
97.
serious pressure. Chance to win 6 grand or BFH.
100.
Bus fare home.
$97.
Wow. Trouble 19 coming to the rescue in consecutive visits.
96. 100.
Could be just 6 darts away.
$96. 100.
He didn't come for the ever reliable trouble 19 for Walters there.
134. Scott, you require 107. $79.
One match dart.
Conor, you require 75.
Conor wants tops.
55.
Ooh. Here's your chance then.
Scott, you
Scott
require
Walters.
28.
How is that not in? That is though.
Game shot and the match. Scott Walters.
And Scott Walters somehow denies Tricole a place in tomorrow night's final. An average of 87.92, 4 out of 11 on the doubles. Didn't he graft hard there on throw? So tomorrow night's final will be Matt Campbell, Jose Justicia, Chris Gilliland, Conor Scott, Robert Owen, and Scott Walters by the narrowest of margins. Well, it's been an incredible evening's entertainment. I hope you've enjoyed it. Why don't you join us again tonight at 10 p.m. on Sporty Stuff TV for the final.